back again!
Alright, so it's been a week, and I've been able to think deeply about some more stupid things in career mode. And that has nothing to do with the hundreds of comments that were literally telling me about stuff that's broken in career mode. This game mode is actually completely shafted. What I'm trying to say is we've been able to come up with a fresh batch of 8 more stupid things in FIFA 19 career mode. So without any further ado, let's get back into the chaos. What is the transfer window? The transfer window is a period of time in which two sides can negotiate for certain players, either in the form of buying them permanently, loaning them, or some other convoluted way of signing a player. I don't know, I'm not an agent, fam. There are 2 broad transfer windows every single season. One for 2 months in the summer, and one for 1 month in January. So, for 10 marks, explain when a team should bid for a player they want to buy. In the window? Wrong. AI teams will literally take it upon themselves to bid for your players the day after deadline day. Where is the sense? Just do it the day before. Alright, Gaffer, me and the captain were just thinking, you know, the transfer window is done now, the guys are all together, might be worth getting us all in the same room so we can gel and stuff, and yeah, sound, just stop talking, I'm negotiating. Negotiating for what? I'm thinking of bringing in a new left winger, could really sort out the depth in the squad. The transfer window literally ended like 17 minutes ago. I can't deal with this. I knew I should have just carried on working at Tesco. It's not a difficult thing. Just program the AI so they make bids in the transfer window. Or if they want to pre-sign someone, make it so they make bids just before the transfer window starts, not the day after it ends. Oh, mad. Mbappe signs for Paris Saint-Germain. That's a pretty huge transfer, to be fair. Rating the article EA have done for that. Fabinho signing for Liverpool as well, and Alisson, and Naby Keita, and Xherdan Shaqiri. They've all got the same article. The article is exactly the same. It's worded literally the same. At least be a bit imaginative. At least have some different templates for the different signings rather than just having a different team name and a different player name plugged into the existing one. I worked out there's 134 words in this article and the average words per minute for typing is 40. So that means it takes roughly just over 3 minutes to type this article out. There's 525,600 minutes in 1 year, which means EA had 525,597 other minutes in order to improve other aspects of career mode. That sounds like quite a long time, actually, in order to then improve the whole rest of the game. Yeah, of course. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you boys, this next one really gets on my tits. Why in the world do all AI teams seem to want to loan out their best players to other random teams? It makes no sense. Teams, in fairness, do sometimes loan out players they don't really get on with in real life, even though you'd expect them probably to get into the first team. But it's never their best players every single time. Why are Wolves loaning out Ruben Neves? Alright, again, Gaffer, heard you wanted to call me in? Yeah, basically, I'm calling you, mate, because you're our vice captain, and I just wanted to say that our actual club captain is going out on loan, but he's our best player. Yeah, I know, but I feel like he needs a little bit more experience, to be honest with you. He's 33. You know what? F this. I want a transfer request. I want to leave. I've had enough of this management. Are you some kind of idiot? I can't sell you. It's not even a transfer window. And the worst part of this is, it doesn't even work for the player. If I wanted to loan in someone's best player, it would get rejected straight away, but then another AI team will go in for them and they'll get loaned out. Where's the consistency? So, I've been playing career mode since 2007, and it's fair to say I've never seen the name pool for youth academies so limited. Alright, Sam, we've got some good players here. Lovely to see that. Okay, that's a very interesting second name. And there's another guy with the literal same second name.
You're joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake, I can't honestly.
Where's the immersion when everybody's got the same flipping surname? There's only so many times you can say that they're brothers or cousins or something 3 times removed. What's the story? This poor mum with all these footballing kids and all flipping children running around a house and Stephen tries his Facebook friends list. The thing that annoys me most about this is it's not as if the names don't exist. All regens on the game have ridiculously outlandish names. So why can't the Youth Academy guys have them? Now, I want you to all sit down and think. What determines a good player? Performances? Goals? Trophies? Nah, not on FIFA career mode. That's the job of fixed potentials, I'm afraid. With fixed potentials, your awful, high-rated player is a goldmine, while your sick, low overall player is completely worthless. Why would anyone want that? Have you got a 90-rated striker who's only scored 1 goal this season? I mean, yeah, but 120 million. Have you got a 75-rated centre-mid with 16 goals, 14 assists, 1 player of the year, and a first-class degree in law? How's the law bit even relevant? He'll be worth £425,000. Alright, sound. What's the point even having the ratings if it doesn't determine how good a player does across the season? I'd rather be able to go and sign someone based on the amount of goals they scored rather than just a number that doesn't even necessarily determine how well they play out on the pitch for you. They should at least make it so that the form has some sort of bearing on how quickly a player grows, and if they're in horrendous form for their whole lives, they should have a lower boundary of a potential. So if they play badly, they can only grow to 82. If they play well, they can grow to like 88. That would make way more sense and would at least incorporate how well someone does into their actual rating. Player of the Month was a really nice addition to career mode back in FIFA 18, obviously mostly with the Premier League because they've got the rights to that and all of that jazz, and it worked really well last year. Not entirely sure what they've done to it this time. An AI team player could genuinely score 14 goals in a month, and my left back would still win the Player of the Month award. It's not that much of a big issue, to be honest with you, and I'm sure most people don't care, but at the same time, it's not that rewarding when, say, my new signing comes in and gets Player of the Month for the first time, and all he did was score 1 goal and get an 8 rating in a game. It seems heavily biased. There are genuinely times when the shortlist that comes out just before the announcement is literally only my players, exclusively the players that I'm using in the team. And I'm not even top of the league. There are clearly teams and clearly players playing better over the course of that month. So why is it just my players? And then it affects the team of the season, which ends up having about as much variety as a Senegalese scout report on this game. I honestly don't know what EA have done to selling players on career mode since FIFA 18, but it is literally cataclysmic now. We've already talked about how transfer talks break down constantly, and I think I might have discovered the reason as to why. Alright, look boss, what do you want now? So I'm just here to tell you, we've received a bid for you, and we're gonna go ahead and accept it. You're leaving. It's still not the transfer window. Mate, I'm sorry, it's done already. Alright, whatever. Literally whatever. I don't even care. Where am I meant to be going then? You're going to San Lorenzo. Oh, were they recently promoted? I don't think I played them before. It's in Buenos Aires. You're going to Argentina, lad. No wonder I can't sell my players. The only countries that are coming in for them are Argentina, Brazil, and flipping Turkey. My 30-year-old centre mid doesn't want to go to Argentina. He was born in Aberdeen or something. He just wants to settle down in Scotland with his family. I've had enough. I'm actually sick and tired. I'm literally done. Oh my god, is there still one to go? I'm sorry to say it because they're one of my favourite types of deals to do, but there is literally no point doing trades. You just get mugged off constantly. Okay, that's an interesting asking price. So you're wanting £16 million? Alright, okay, how about right? Let's do £10 million and in return we'll also give you our second choice striker. Or we could do your second choice striker plus £16 million, but that's the amount you wanted before the trade. Honestly, at this point, the opposition manager might as well just reach into my back pocket and steal my wallet because it's actually daylight robbery. I think I've genuinely seen this happen where I will actually offer someone in return and the team will ask for more than they asked for when I didn't put the player in the deal. Genuinely baffles me. On a level, right, when I make videos like this, it really, pushes home how much is actually wrong with this game mode. There's so many things that are so small that really are annoying and make no sense at all that EA could actually just sit down and deal with. It's really not that difficult, and that's what frustrates me so much. On top of the fact there's no new big things, it's these sorts of stupid things, and I really wish some of us could all just get together, put all of our ideas down on the table, and really just sell it to EA. You actually can't sell it to them anymore, because we're now not in the transfer window, so I actually give up. I can't do this anymore.
I've been smoking and drinking. Say the weed and the voice got me thinking skeptical. Boy, I better know when I'm on under the influence. If I say shit, then I meant it all. Had a flashback when I used to kick ball, and the coach told me I weren't technical. Man, I lost all the air in my lungs, and it's like man took a low blow to the testicles. Now you see the spare time, I invest it all to the music. Dug deep, now I'm seeing improvements. Still forcing the ink